Hi. Didi is here again, guys. I'm here again as usual. Good evening to every one of us in the building. Good evening. How una day? I hope you all are doing great. Hello, who is in the building? A little pretty lady. Who is in the building? Belisa Obi. Okay, city girl, good evening to you. How you dey and how your family people? I hope all of una dey kampe. All of una dey well. Good evening, my dear. You are welcome. Thank you for coming. Let me plug my I didn't know I didn't plug my laptop. Belisa, I like that name. Oh, fine name, Belisa Obi. Yes, so it has been a while, my lovely people. How is everything doing? Oh, the goings. I hope we are fine. Anyways, it's a question I want to throw to people today. Okay, that's your daughter's name. Lovely name. I love it. Belisa. All right. So, my lovely people, as we see this video later, is a question I want to ask, okay? If you have an uncle that you have lived with, you know, in Africa now, most of us came from poor background. And then before you know, an uncle or auntie will come and carry you from your parents' house to come and live with them. They will tell you you will go to school, or they will promise you heaven on earth that even though you don't have the knowledge to go to school, they will fix you up in an apprentice shop to learn how to be creative, all right? And because most parents are ignorant, they will just allow their children to go. They will allow whoever that is coming to take. It might be a relative, it might be a family friend, it could be anybody, all right? They will just allow the child to go. So there is a news or gist, you know, I have passion about trading gist and news, all right? Apart from political aspects, I still have passion about relationship gist. So a particular lady, when she was staying with her uncle, the uncle and his wife, oh my good God. When they say somebody is wicked, the wife is so wicked because the uncle listened to the wife. And you know, when a man is deeply in love with a woman, he give the woman listening ears. Anything the woman is saying, whether good or bad, he is always in support of the woman. All right. So this girl now, when she was living with the uncle, is the uncle that she's related to, not the woman who, but the uncle then was married to the particular this lady. But they are so mean, they are so wicked to this woman that they are maltreating her, treating her like a piece of trash. And she then, according to her, she then was a growing youth because she's above teenager. But this wicked uncle and his wife, do you know what they always do? Whenever they are maltreating her like this, they will put her under the sun. The way SARS people, as Nigerians are protesting now that they should end SARS, the way SARS people used to treat the Nigerian citizens, that is the way the uncle and his wife used to treat this young girl. And then when she was living with them, she had gotten breasts. All right. If you see her body, full of marks, beating. There is no little mistake that she makes that this uncle and his wife will not panel beat her. They will beat her, naked her, carry tires on her hands. That is total maltreatment. That's the one I call maltreatment, all right? Carry tires on her hands. She will be naked with her breast being exposed in the compound, the public compound. She will not be wearing on this simply because somebody is living with somebody because of what? Daily bread to eat. When you know you cannot take care of anybody, why will you not send the person back to his or her parents? But you will not do all these things to your child. Nigerians, you will not do all these things to your child. And I believe that is Africa. I don't know of other African countries. Let me not just condemn. Let me talk of where I come from. It's high time Nigeria should put certain laws when we talk about abuse. Okay, because such a thing, I don't think it will happen in the Europe. I don't think it will happen abroad. Broad daylight, you brought out somebody that is an adult that have started having breasts. You will naked her, beat her, carry tires on her hand simply because she misbehaved in the house or she did one thing or the other. People in the compound will be coming from work, they will see her, they will be begging you and your wife. You will refuse to accept. Thank you for the thumbs up. You will refuse to forgive her. You will punish her. You will beat her, treat her as a scapegoat, as if she's a criminal, as if she stole. Okay, so if you see the title of this my video, it's a question I want to ask, but as God, we want to put smile on these particular ladies that have gone through hell. And you know, some of us in life to have gone through hell in the hands of people we live with, in the hands of our parents, in the hands of a guardian. Some of us, it depends on your family, all right, have gone through hell. And sometimes I like the way, or I love the way God designed destiny for people, because I have come to realize that most persons that have gone through all these pains, all this agony, all this maltreatment, punishment, they will now become somebody good in the future. They will now become a star. They will now become somebody that is financially stable. They will have a good name. They will settle down. They will marry. Okay, and start having their own families. But if they tell you the background and the way of life they lived years back, you will have pity for them. Okay, this goes to my question now. This uncle and his wife that were maltreating this poor girl that lived with them for some years before she decided to run away, that enough is enough. And as God, we want everything to be to smile on her face. God now made her stable, now made her financially strong. Now this uncle now and his wife that were okay then, oh, I did not say they are millionaires, oh, but they were just like an average Nigerian. They are now begging this lady that they maltreated. If you see maltreated, I believe most of us know the way criminals are maltreated when they are caught, the way they are brutalized, the way they are being beaten, the way they are using machetes to flog them. You will see horse whip all over their skin. All right, that was how this lady's skin was when she was living with her uncle years back. You need to see her skin. In short, if you see the skin, then if you see the picture, if you see the skin, then you cannot even look at the skin everywhere. You know, when a wound is gone, that place will be dark. So that is how the skin was then. The uncle and his wife will punish this girl, and nobody knows what has even been going behind closed doors. Maybe sometimes she will go without food. Neighbors in the compound will be the one trying to smuggle food to give to her when they have gone to work. And if the uncle finds out that that was what happened, another beating. Okay, the question I'm asking now, my lovely people, the question I am asking, now that God have answered this lady's prayers, now that God have wiped her tears, she's now financially strong. The uncle and his wife now are begging and asking her for money. So is it okay for her to give? If you have gone through maltreatment, even though you have not gone through maltreatment, but you have seen people that have gone through maltreatment, will you advise the lady now that, okay, this was what happened to you, let bygone be bygone, help your uncle, it's your uncle? Will you advise her to do that after all what she have gone through? After they put fire, what is it called, knife, put palm oil on the knife and pieces all her body, all in the name of maltreatment. You know what they call maltreatment? Carrying tire. As if that is not enough, they will now carry blocks on top of the tire, on top of her hands, and put her under the sun, that she should kneel down under the sun, raise her hands up, punish her. If she venture shake her hands and those things fall on the floor or on the ground, she will be dead for that day. Another beating will accelerate. So now that this lady is financially buoyant now, and the wicked uncle and his wife are asking for help from this lady, will you advise the lady to help? Will you advise the lady to forget after all what she have gone through from the hands of the uncle and his wicked Jezebel wife? I used to tell people that women are so wicked. Now women, most women, they control their men. Most women, they are the one controlling their husband. They are the one controlling their boyfriends. The kind of men I call baby husbands, the mumu day husband. There is nothing wrong for your husband or your boyfriend to listen to you, but everything is wrong when you know that what that person wants to do or about to do, your wife wants to do or your girlfriend is about to do, it is wrong, and you are in total support of it. Okay, for me, I will forgive, but I will not give money to him. Okay, I like that comment, because if you understand what we talk about, maltreatment, if you understand what maltreatment is all about, like in Nigeria now, I even watched the news yesterday on the BBC, where Nigerians are protesting about this EndSARS, EndSARS, EndSARS. Okay, sometimes it might not be you, but because your fellow brother or your sister, when I say fellow brother or your sister, it mustn't be your brother or sister from the same womb or the same offspring. As far you have the same skin color, as far you are the same citizen, they are your brothers, they are your sisters. All right. So these Nigerians that are protesting, they are protesting on behalf of people who have gone through brutality in the hands of Special Anti-Robbery Squad, which we call SARS. All right. What they are paid to do in Nigeria wasn't what they were doing anymore. They now divert into something else. That was why people said enough is enough. They cried that even though they are ready to kill them, the police are ready to kill them for this protest, they are ready to shoulder the pains of their Nigerian brothers and sisters that have been long dead through SARS. So this is exactly what happened to this our sister. Okay, this is exactly what happened to our sister. You need to see this lady's body. Beautiful lady, because she was staying with a relative. Is it by force to live with somebody? Sometimes I don't even have feelings when I hear that people run away from the house because it don't reach them for a year. If you know you cannot take care of people's children, you cannot take care of your own siblings, you cannot take care of relatives, you cannot take care of housemaid, you cannot take care of somebody that you've employed, that you are paying to come and live with you, well, the way you can take care of your skin, the way you can love yourself, the way you can love your children if you choose to, then why will you not send them back? Must you maltreat somebody? Some things are happening. The other day, there was a video that went viral. A small girl. That girl has not even started having breast. She should be between 8, 9, 10 years. You need to see how the woman, and a good thing that happened that day, I really love the person that videoed them from window. You need to see how this woman fling this little girl simply because her baby mistakenly fell from the car. She just came down from the car driver's side, started beating this girl. Even when the girl tried to run away to save her head, that is to say that little girl must have been going through hell, must have been going through beatings in her house. So when this little girl just managed to run away from the car and she ran away from the lady. The lady was like, if I pursue you, if I get hold of you there, somebody was just videoing this lady. Come back here. So even the person she went to visit, whether it was her sister, whether it was a family friend, I don't know who she went to visit, the person was even begging her, it's okay, forgive her. It wasn't deliberately, the baby just fell. She was like trying to calm down. Okay. But when you look at the woman, you will know that she is a wicked, she's devil incarnate. The type of person I qualify as a devil in human form. That is how that woman is. When this little girl ran for her life, the lady, the person that was still videoing. So the fear now, a little girl, what will she do? Does she know anywhere? And they want to go to the house that day. So she had to come to the car. As she tried to come, she was even scared. The way the auntie, that is the person she was living with, just got hold of her and started panic beating her. When I saw that video, because I don't have mine, I tears. I was like, what kind of wickedness is this? This is a mother. She have a little baby that she carried on her hand. And now look at how you are treating somebody's child. Had it been that girl you are beating like that, is your own blood that you pushed out from labor room, will you do that to her? Of course not. We all scold our children. Once in a while, we smack our children, but we'll smack with love, because there's a difference between smacking and then maltreatment. Okay? There's a difference between when you beat somebody and when you maltreat somebody. Some of our wicked Nigerians' mother also maltreat people that are living with them with food stuff, food. What is food? What is food? They will lock up every place, all the lockables, if they are going to their shop, or if they are going to the office, or if they are going to work for that day, treating somebody as if the person is a dog. Even in foreign land, the way they pamper animals, the way they pamper their pets, you will just be imagining when you see them on the street, walking with their dogs, cuddling their pussy cats, whatever they have. I have visited somebody that kept a rabbit, and then what is it called? This animal, lizard, that's a pet. Lizard, when I saw it, I was shocked. Lizard. And the person have 3 big mighty dogs, different types of dogs. If you see the dogs, so in short, the kind of food those dogs are eating, some of us have not even seen it to eat in our country, Nigeria. The dogs are so fresh. If you see the skin. So when the foreigners could love animals like that, is it human beings that they cannot love? Okay? Nigerians, especially with the women, the mothers, we are so wicked. We are so wicked. Things you know you cannot do to you will see some Nigerian women. In the morning, their children will take tea and bread with fried egg and pizza, or whatever they want to provide, butter and garnish and everything. Complete balanced diet. They will now even top it up with a fresh made juice that the housemaid have prepared overnight. But that housemaid will not even take a taste, a sip. You know what a sip is? Like the way somebody said in Hellfire that whether it was Jesus Christ, he was telling to put water just at the tip of his finger, let the water just test his tongue because it's totally dried. Okay, so some women are like that. And the housemaids, they will not sleep at night. They will do the house chores. You will see them working. As they are working, they are dozing off because they are tired. Whereas you, the woman, your children that are even the housemaid senior, they are fast asleep. They are snoring. Some of them have even threw their legs upside down. But your housemaid is in the kitchen making fresh juice for your children that they will take to school the following day. By that time too, her hands too is in the toilet, making sure that the toilet is neat. Only one person will get almost 20 work at the same time. And what annoys me the most, I am not after people not eating. If you are working, eat. I don't see anything there. If you are working, somebody that is working, All right, domestic chores. Eat. If you have the appetite to eat what is there. But you will see some people, their house help, their siblings, even their own siblings that are living with them, we do all the house chores. They cannot even take a cup of juice that they even made by themselves. I'm talking of natural juice now. Let alone to take a cup of tea. Who dash monkey banana? If your madam catch you, your own don red be that. That is to say, they don disfigure your face. So that was exactly what this our lady sister passed through when she was living with her uncle. The uncle and the wife, they used to maltreat that lady. That is not beating, no, that is total maltreatment. I have seen a young girl, all right, a young girl one morning when I went to buy something, all right. I saw the girl in uniform, but when I saw that it was very late, that wasn't school time at all. It was around 9 p.m. past 9 Nigeria time, okay? So the girl came to buy something at the shop I went to shop as well. I was forced to ask the girl, if you see the skin of this little girl, she's a teenager, she's in secondary school, because she's wearing a secondary school uniform. If you see her skin, oh my God, I just called her. I said, come. You live around. She cannot even answer me. She was scared because she is in a haste. If not, if she gets home, she will meet another panel beating, another beating. And because of the kind of place we come from, Nigeria, by the time you say, okay, you want to trace and you go and report, now you yourself that even did the reporting, you might even be, they might even put you at back of counter first, you that is a good Samaritan. All right. Apart from those that have this last sense, like humanitarian people, there are some people in Nigeria that see people like this and they fight. They make sure that whoever that they are living with will be arrested. Like my story earlier on. Hello, VYBC. You are welcome. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. You are welcome. So like the story I said earlier on, the guy that videoed that little girl that was being maltreated by the auntie or whoever she was living with, a girl of less than 10 years. The video went viral. And one good thing I like in Nigeria is that when things like this comes up, except it did not hit the internet, immediately it gets to social media, you will see all these humanitarian people, all these lawyers, I've forgotten the English word they call them, and that over in the diaspora they call them the socials, but in Nigeria they are not the socials. Okay, you will see them, they will just take up that case and make sure the person that was brutalizing and maltreating an underage child will be arrested. Because that particular lady, I really make sure I followed that story. Then she was arrested. I think the Inspector General of Police also invited her. It was on news all over. Even the husband that was saying that he never knew the wife was maltreating the girl, they never knew that he's very busy, blah 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 blah. He too was arrested. All right, it was then the woman was now trying to hide herself, because she have already exposed her that she's not maltreating the girl, this that she never knew what came up on her that day. I followed that video, that gist, because it was all over social media that period. So when, if not that particular guy that saw the way the lady was maltreating the girl outside through upstairs and made that video and posted it, it wouldn't have gotten to the hands of the government. What about that little boy now, this 5-year-old boy, I mean 7-year-old boy, the other day that said, mommy, calm down, mommy, calm down, mommy, be calming down. That is one good thing about social media, because when I even saw that video the first time, I was like, the way this boy is fidgeting and negotiating, beating with this woman, am I sure that this woman is really the mother of this child? Okay, even though I don't understand the language they were speaking Yoruba. I went as far to look for Yoruba persons to interpret what the woman was telling that little boy that said, mommy, calm down. But could you believe now that the person that posted that video have made that little boy now a little celebrity? That the Lagos state governor and his wife had to invite the couple. They want to see that boy. They want to see the skin of that boy to really know whether the boy is really the child of the woman, or if he's an adopted child, or if he's a relative living with the woman, or whatever. They want to really know. And when they went there on the to see the Lagos State governor, they checked the boy's body. He was okay. Nothing like scratch on his body. That is to say, the mother was just making fun of that video. And the video, and they made another video. All right. So they made another video whereby the mother was like, that was how the child is. It's always full of fun. Okay. Anytime he does something wrong, he like negotiating. How many children will do that? Even telling the mother how he will. Okay. So what am I trying to say is, in essence, gone are those days. Thank God for internet today. And I also thank God, I respect Obasanjo for that, for bringing GSM to Nigeria. Because when there was no means of communication, it's only biro and paper writing, then things were swept under the carpet. All right? People are being maltreated and nobody knows, apart from your immediate neighbors that will see you. But thank God for internet today. You might be walking on the road and your body is full of scars. Somebody will just call you. Somebody might, that is maybe a lawyer or a humanitarian personnel, will just call you and ask you one or two questions and video you. Before you know, they will just, you will be surprised. How they will come and trace you at your gate and arrest you for the way you are maltreating somebody. Which I still pray that Nigeria, though they are trying, but they should still go more, because they are like that little girl I saw that day. All right, I wept inside of me, because even the person I went to buy something from was like, that is how she is, so that I should not even intervene, I should not talk, that the madam, if the madam comes here now, the madam will just descend on me and descend on her, we start insulting me, whether she knows me or not. I was like, really? She doesn't want her to talk to anybody? When she sends her on errand, you meet her and she counts the time. You need to go and come back on time. If not, her own will be done. Just because I am just an ordinary Nigerian and I don't have this privilege some Nigerians have, all these humanitarian people that work with governments, I could not do anything. But I pray for that girl that one day she will meet her helper, and that lady that is maltreating her like that will be arrested. Okay? Like that other Nigerian lady that they arrested the other day. If not that person videoed her, who would have known that little girl have been going through maltreatment? You will see some Nigerian mothers, their house help, people that are staying with them. And why this thing is even paining me, why it's paining me, most of them are mothers. They have gone through labor. Okay? They have gone through, that is why this thing is really touching me. If you are talking to somebody that have not encountered labor before, that have not gone through labor, and is treating somebody somehow, you will say, okay, you never feel my pain, and I make you the do. Some people will say labor not the pain, shall I don't know, but for me, the 3 children where God take bless me, I hear ram. I hear ram for contractions. Okay? So if you see this kind of people, they are mothers, their house help will carry bags that are so bigger than them. House help of like 8 years, 7 years, you will see the bag, nursing mother bag that the woman will carry for the girl to carry. Oh God, child abuse. And tomorrow now, if God now answer this girl's prayer or answer this boy's prayer, that is house help that is living with you, this person now becomes a known person in the society, and you that have been maltreating him or her, you don't think of tomorrow. Tomorrow is pregnant. Echidime, that is how they spoke it in Igbo language. You don't think of tomorrow, and you are now maltreating somebody's child. Tomorrow that is pregnant, now things now turn apart. That there is a novel that was uttered by Pete Edochie. Things fall apart. Things now fell apart, or things turn apart against you. And this person you were maltreating that lived with you, your children will be taking tea and bread, fried egg Indomie, Banga Super Stash, your house help that followed you to do that cooking, that washed the periwinkle, that washed the snail, that pounded the yam, only her do everything. Your children go cross leg, they watch Ben 10, they watch Kilo Dimi for internet or for television. Your house help will be in the kitchen there with you, doing all the domestic chores to prepare dinner. And at the end of the day, that fresh pot of soup you will not give to that girl to eat. It is the one that you have in your freezer that you prepared 2 weeks ago. That is the one you will now bring out from your fridge and warm for a house help, because she is a house help. She is living with you. She doesn't have a right over your roof to tell you what to give to her, to tell you what to buy for her, to tell you what to do to her. And you have children. As a mother, your children will be there watching television. Meal is ready. This house help will now serve you meal. Serve your children meal. When they are done, she too will clear the dishes. She too will do the dishes in the kitchen. She dare not watch television. Who you be when you go sit down for parlor? They watch television for African woman kitchen. You won't die. And if tomorrow, as they said, tomorrow is pregnant, you know how a pregnant woman is. 2 things are involved. A pregnant woman is either carrying a female in her tummy or carrying a male. All right? If they are twins, if they are single, it's either a male or a female. 2 things are involved as well. If this woman is giving birth to the children or the child inside of her, it's either she will do safe delivery or she will go through CS. 2 things are also involved in that. After that as well, is either she passed on to glory through child delivery, or she is there to take care of her child. Mother and child comes out alive in theater, from theater either. Why is it that people don't think about these things? And tomorrow, the person you are maltreating now becomes the commissioner of one thing, or now becomes a big time politician, or now becomes somebody that is number 1 or number 2 or number 3 in the society. You will now be trying to take that glory. I am the one that trained this person, and now she is on this position. She will not want to help me. Whereas you and I knows that you never contributed a dime. When that person was living with you, that person was under maltreatment. You know you were not doing the person fine. The person now decided to take destiny in his hands or her hands by running away from you. And as destiny will want to have it, things now turn apart, or things now turn around. You now heard that this person, as a woman, is now a married woman to the commissioner of so, or she is now the first lady of this state, or the president's wife, or a woman that is flying first class here and there to different countries, going on vacation. That is when you will now remember, I once had a cousin, I once had a nephew, I once had somebody I took care of. Please come and help me financially. Will you do it if it is you? That is the question. If it is you, when you have passed through maltreatment is something you cannot even pray for your enemy to pass through. Because me, Didi, that is talking here, I have seen somebody who locked her housemaid in the toilet and went to her shop. Locked her housemaid in the toilet simply because the housemaid did 1 or 2 things, broke her tap. According to her, that the tap cost thousands of money. I said, what? Is that why you should maltreat? When you know you cannot take care of somebody, you are looking good, going to church as a choir mistress. You are the one that is always at the front scene, singing joy, joy, joy. In my heart is ringing. Your housemaid will only wear condemned clothes that you have amended for her on Sundays. That is when people can even see that the person is even looking good a bit. Ordinary days, they are wearing rags. Nigerian women, we are too wicked. I will keep on attacking women until we change. I will keep on telling the truth. because that is what I am passionate about. I will keep on standing for the truth. Even before I became a YouTuber, I talk. Eyes they pepper me. If you know you cannot take care of somebody's child, you are finding it too difficult. I no go fit go boutique go buy this thing. My pikin dey wear cloth for boutique. Then my house girl too go come wear for boutique. I cannot even go and buy Bendam boutique. You know what we call Bendam boutique in Nigeria? Bendam boutique is okrika. We have some good qualities Bendam boutique that Oyibo people did not even use the clothes. Nigerian traders that are importing goods now went and import the goods to Nigeria and they started selling it. By the time they wash it, perfume it, okay, it will now be first class Bendam boutique. We, some of our wicked Nigerian mothers, will not even want to buy. Their children will not be able to Bendam boutique. For them to even go for that quality for their house help, they will not do that. The clothes that the house help came with from the village, that is what they will be wearing every now and then. Eye service kind of life. If they are traveling for Christmas, that is when they will manage to go and buy what we call Aba made. Aba made, you wear am 2-3 times, put am for water, e don wash finish. Poor homes. What will the family of the people say? Nothing. Their children, they city, they are looking good. When they know that it's 3 months ember period to Christmas, they will try to minimize the panel beating of that child so that the scars that have been on the skin of that child will heal before they go to the village during December time. That is why you see that sometimes when they go to the village like this and the children go say they no wan come back because they are now in the hands of their parents. Make dem dey follow their parents dey eat akpu, dey follow their parents dey go umbubo, dey go uproot cassava. Mommy, I don't want to go and live with uncle again. Mommy, I don't want to go and live with auntie again. There are even some wicked uncle that molest people that are living with them, but they cannot talk because they are far from their parents. Their parents hardly come to visit them. They travel once in a blue moon, and the once in a blue moon might be Christmas period. My lovely people. So that is how it is. I have also seen somebody who have maltreated somebody with hot iron. Hey, people wicked though. But all these things now not going to happen now when social media don't fool. When social media don't fool, you open eye like this, a woman carry hot iron like this, they burn person for hand. Because the person steal your meat for pot of soup where you count. Hey, why will you not take this child back to the parents? Is it a must? If you know you can do your chores yourself, must you bring somebody to come and stay with you in the first place? Of course not. You know the work is too difficult for you to do. Honey is not always around. Or if he manages to come, he might be nagging, shouting, you are a lazy woman. What have you been doing since morning? You have been sleeping. Not that you go to work. House help. Now they do everything. Now you have a sales girl. You don't go to a shop. Blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, you say, okay, honey. It's like this. So, but the children now, don't they many? So we need to bring more hands. Not that these people are the ones crying that they want to follow you. You are the one that will go to the village to go and uproot them from their parents' house where they are going for umbubo, going to uproot cassava, where they are suffering and smiling. They love it that way, assisting their parents to wash melon. You are the one that will now promise them heaven on earth, that when they come to city, they will go to school. For those that will not want to go to school, you will talk the kind of trade you want to do. Oh my, if I follow things where this my 2 eyes don't see, if I follow things where this my 2 eyes don't see, my channel go full with talk of human brutalities. Is it the ones that you will go and take somebody's child from the village to come and learn trade, to come and serve you, when it is time for you now to settle the person, might be 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, depending on the agreement you had with the person and the family. You will just be doing the person ton. You will be thinking, wow, 1 year to go now, I will soon settle now. Hey, God, I will now open a weavon shop for now. Now, wow, God, you will now find one thing, especially we women. We will find one thing or the other that we will now use to now instigate that this guy did this, maybe he stole from you, whereas it's not true. Whereas this poor guy will go market early in the morning, go open with one shop for you. Make sure, say, before Oga Madam go come, everything don't set. He go still come again for evening time, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, trek come. Oga Madam go enter motor, their motor, because they know they carry person for motor. You, the boy, go trek come from wherever you dey come from, whether na room Okoro or room Amasi to the house. You will still go and start doing your house chores. Go dey fetch water for well. My good God. Motor dey free from carry. I don't understand why people are like this. Whether when people die, they go use all these things, they bury them, follow. I don't know. And I don't think other nationalities are doing that. Now, the black skin, you will see Oga Madam. Oga is the one driving. Madam is sitting at the front. They will not carry apprentice at the back. They will not carry apprentice at the back, because me that is talking to you here, I have seen somebody that after church service, the guy met the lady that, please, I am going your way. Can you help carry me? The lady drives Highlander. We were talking that faithful day in Nigeria. We were talking that faithful day. The lady now said, it is well, though. That was the statement she made. It is well, because the guy said, ma, please, can I join you with your children? Can I join you with your children? The answer is yes or no. Not it is well. And the guy behaved exactly the way I am, because I don't know how to beg people things. All right? I don't know. It's better I die in silence. And when the lady said it is well, two of us were still talking. I don't care to know if she comes across this video. She knows herself. When she said it is well, and two of us were still talking, the guy just respected himself. Don't be person tell him now. You need to use your tongue to count your teeth. You be mumu. You be small pikin. When somebody not like you, or somebody not want be of help to you, or somebody they economize what he gets, you don't want give out, you don't want release them, they give you story, you don't go know. So this particular young teenage boy, he just respected his old age, his young teenage age, and trek to the house. My own car don't full, because me, I get battalion, I have siblings living with me, I have a cousin living with me. Okay, my own don't full. If not, I am not that kind of person. That was why we went to meet the other lady, because the lady's own is free. Only she, her children with her housemaid. Her own is free. But me, I get people where they stay with me. My house, what they call them? My sales girl too. All right, all of us there. So the car they full. I make it then the guy had to ask this, and I wept inside of me. It is well. That was the statement she made. The guy wasn't expecting it is well from you. He's expecting, okay, I will call you when I'm ready, or go in with my children. I'm talking with mommy. But no, she did not. When I was even driving, I saw the guy. I drove past him, but I don't have space. God sees my heart. Okay. So that is how it is. Human beings are so wicked. Even the Bible says it, that the heart of man is desperately wicked, that nobody knows what is inside. But the heart of man, when that place mean, most times, and they relate us now with the black skin. With the black skin, we are so wicked. And they talk about true, not same person talk. Truth, not same person talk. It's better you die for telling truth than for you to die for abating lies. Okay? It's better you have a good name. They will say this person is known for always standing up for the truth, than for you to be known for a shady kind of mago, ben kind of life, to talk to favor somebody in fear of favor. So this particular woman now, that is now a woman now, that God have lifted from her cry to tears of joy now, from tears of pains to tears of joy now. This particular woman now that is financially buoyant, are you now saying now that if she remember the things, the brutality, the maltreatment, the food she never ate in the house of the uncle, the way the uncle and his wife used to maltreat, pour hot water on her body, naked her, in the presence of neighbors, because they were living in a commercial compound. When I mean naked, totally naked. No pants, no bra. All right? That even guys that will be passing, they will be putting their face on the ground because this is somebody that started developing breasts. But how our country be that time, it's not like now when Nigeria now don't dey settle. People don't they want try to imitate and emulate the Western world. I don't think all those kind of things that are happening now. Even if they are doing it, they will be doing it inside house. I don't think people can bring people outside in Nigeria, hot sun, and start beating them for other neighbors to see. Before you know, somebody will just call the police. But the kind of country I come from, sometimes we are scared to do certain things because it might now put you into trouble. They will now tell you to come and put down statement. They might even put you for back of counter first. Your good now go come turn to bad. That makes sometimes when things they happen like this, you might even see a child roaming around. You see a child roaming, the child don't lost. You go dey fear. Normally in developed country, when they see a child roaming like that, they will call call people to come and take care of that child or take that child to police station. But you now that is carrying that child that you notice is roaming around that Rubokoro roundabout, they've had chop, he dey tata, they don't lost. You carry and go Rubokoro police station, they go even more you fed, so you don't go kidnap person. Madam, talk the truth. You dey lie, God punish you. Like one video I watched the other day. They said the guy is a bad guy, Yahoo guy. They came after him and they met the girlfriend. Okay, the girlfriend is saying now, when they were like asking the girlfriend, tell us more about your boyfriend, because not everything we know in relationship. Even in marriage, it's not everything one might even know, except your eyes are down very well. You are looking at your spouse in total. But there are certain spouses that keep things secret. Okay, that particular video that went viral now in Nigeria police, when they arrested the girl and they were interviewing the girl, asking the girl, your boyfriend, they look for your boyfriend. Yes, na Yahoo this day. They were asking the girl, when last did you make love with your boyfriend? Hey, my lovely people, which kind of country we come from? When last did you make love with your boyfriend? If the girl had known that she's dating a Yahoo and she decided to stay in that relationship because of money, okay, it's good for her. But if she doesn't know, I just feel for her because camera and media were all over her face. She was trying to cover her face that day. Say she's innocent, she don't know. They chat for her, come on, come out your hand. Tell me when last you and your boyfriend make love, when last you see him, when last he give you money. Now those kind of words, now the interrogation, what would they talk? Hey, Nigeria, my country, we hate thee. We hate thee, Nigeria, my country. When I saw that video, I don't know the girl in person, but it just be like saying a person when I know. Now that's one, now they ask una, make una go ask, or you ask, you interrogate, you're supposed to be how, just tell me the kind of friends your boyfriend is keeping with. Just at least, even me when not read all those things for school and not get military this thing, I not see all those questions as being relevant. Asking a Yahoo girlfriend, when last you slept with your boyfriend? When last he did this one for you? When last two of them go shopping? When last he spent big money for your head? Now that one that you make you go find for the Yahoo boy house early morning, when you not meet and the guy decode jump come out through fence, you arrest the girlfriend, innocent girlfriend. That one they said on go. So my lovely people, that is why certain times people are scared to do certain things or to talk. When it comes to matters like this, they go say, you not consign me, oh. I know go fit talk, oh, because your good now will come turn to bad. That is why too, some people, when they arrest them like this, they want to bail them. They find who will come bail them. Because you when they go bail them now, your good now will come see tomorrow turn to bad. I just pray Buhari, before Buhari tenure will expire, he should scrap lot of things. Lot of things, even when they are saying SARS did this, SARS did that. Police people to their own not good. If you don't go to Nigeria police station before, if you see them get bad mouth, the way they go yab you from head to toe, oh God, it will be as if make the ground open, make you fall, put inside, make ground cover. They will not even want to hear you out. And especially if somebody accuse you of something you never knew of in your life, somebody accuse you of something, and you were caught for questioning, They will take what that person have said against you, then go curse you and tell you your life history. Whereas it is not true. The person knows that it is not true. All right. So let me not just deviate from what I'm talking about, my lovely people, because now words, they bring word. So as I am talking, I am recalling some kind of things that I have seen, some kind of things that I have heard, some kind of things that I have watched, some kind of things that I have read. Okay. So that is why I am, sometimes I will just deviate a bit and go back to what I am talking about. So that is how it is. As for me, like what City Girl said, that she will forgive. I made here, I don't know that the forgiveness go come. Oh, I no go lie you, lie. I no go, because I hate maltreatment. You see, maltreatment, you see false accusation, lies, all those things, it dey pain me to my bone. That I might find it very, 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 very difficult to forgive you. I might be laughing with you, but inside of me, it's not erased. It's not erased. If you lie against me, something, you know that you are lying. You yourself, when they tell the lie against this person, you know it's not a lie you dey tell, but you want to come out your head. False accusation. What you know say not be true. You come dey talk say this person do am, and you know say the person not do am. Just to put the person, to spoil the person's image, to slander the person. Then you see maltreatment. Oh God. It dey pain me. Anybody that lived with me, whether na my own bloodline, whether not be my bloodline, I am not bragging. Wetin I dey eat for my house, when my children dey eat, na all of us go eat. I no go tell you say go eat oat soup. If it is the oat soup we are eating, all of us will eat the oat soup together. The day when fresh bread come, we go eat am together. The day when money come plenty, when we want to go Mr. Biggs, go tantalize and go have fun, I go carry all of una together. That is why God still keep blessing me. That is the kind of person I am. That is the kind of person I am. I like sharing the little I have. But it pains me when I see mothers, and I am one kind of person that if I don't do things that I know that is within my reach, it could be to give out knowledge, it could be to give out advice, it could be financial assistance, it could be anything. My conscience will not allow me. My conscience will never allow me. I no go fit get rest of mind. Everybody cannot be the same anyways, but it is high time Nigerian mothers should not be maltreating people living with them. Your children are taking canned coke. Your housemate cannot take that canned coke. Even though you don't want your housemate to take one full canned coke, will you not still share her for her, make it still test am small? Na crime? Does it remove anything from your skin? Does it change your skin color? Does it make you to turn from ugly person you are to beautiful? Or is it the other way around? Or does it make it now for you now to be stopped from the streets, not to enter markets, because you gave your house help canned coke to drink? Wickedness. If you carry your house help to Mongo Park, the way you carry your children to your weekly Mongo Park, na bad thing. Na bad thing. The way you treat yourself, if you treat the people that are living with you like that, is it evil? Some of them said they don't even allow their house help to enter their car. They don't agree. They go tell the house help to make the trek, they come for back. If na place where we say if far, the house help know the place, they go give her a transport, make it they come. The one where we say, okay, you don't know the place, and the place is far, management, and they go allow the house help to even enter back of motor. And our children will just be abusing the house help, talking to them anyhow. God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. For people where they go through maltreatment for life. And I always pray, it has always been in my prayers that people who don't suffer for this life, that God should wipe their tears. Opposite of maltreatment is enjoyment. God should wipe their tears so that sometimes if not that it's not good to even ask Bible question. When they put curse, say your children, your generation, innocent children that does not know anything, that the parents are the one that are wicked to you. Then curse go come, they still they follow innocent children. Your children might not even know that they are children, that the person is passing through maltreatment. Some children that are wise, they will even try, they will sneak out and give the house help their bread. They will share with the house help. The ones that are wise, that have becoming to know that my mommy doesn't like you, or my daddy is wicked to you, is hostile to you, then they hide. They share food with the house help. They give, they hide, because they love the house help. Okay, but that one when they say your children go come dey suffer, na that one I not like, because sometimes children are innocent, they don't know all these things. That is why in Nigeria, when they call some kind of cursing, e dey vex me. When they go say thunder fire your father, thunder fire your mama, your full generation. Now your full generation na im suffer you. Cause the person when he suffer you na not relate to somebody else's generation. Illiteracy. Somebody is talking bad at you. Somebody is treating you bad. Instead of you, okay, you get mad to reach the person. If you want to curse with thunder, because you that even saying thunder fire, if thunder really fire, I don't know that you even have the mind or the liver, the heart to even withstand the sound of thunderstorm. So that is not a good prayer to even our enemies. When Nigerians, at this moment, they will see your papa, thunder fire your papa, thunder fire your full generation. Full generation, when unborn children will not know anything. Now you don't dey curse, wey thunder go fire. The words of our mouth, the words of our mouth. I know that sometimes it is painful when we pass through certain things in life, but we should still be mindful of what comes out of our mouths. We should be mindful of what comes out of our mouth, because you that is causing somebody thunder fire your full generation, you are putting that curse on yourself, because even your unborn children might even be the one that will even get that curse. So why will you tell somebody that thunder, now you create thunder na good thing, which person go talk say thunder fire your mama, thunder fire, maybe to jam you there. Bad talks with the Nigerian mouths. Even though some Nigerian bad mothers have bad mouth, we don't know how to talk, I accept. Sometimes we don't know how to talk, the way we talk to our housemates, the way we talk to people around us, but we should know how to still put all these things in order. We should know how to try to calm down, to be calming down according to that small boy. Okay, to watch our words. We should know how to watch our words when we are talking. All those kind of BB curse, they fear my ears. I hear all those kind, I will just abstain from such persons, because I don't like all those kind of things. All those kind of BB. If thunder fire somebody, the person go black at once. Can you withstand it? When you dey cause somebody full generation that you cannot create. You know how many million sperm that as a man that you release this is only one. Na im go make the how go take put the biology now. Now only one na im go hit the woman XY, the eggs. Only one na im go form offspring. Okay, so people should be careful. But in as much say the way our wicked Nigerian mothers are treating people living with them, and if tomorrow they are financially strong, they are in good position to help. Me, I don't know as I go take talk that one. I don't know as I go take talk that one, because maltreatment na something wey be say it's a stigma. You don't stigmatize. By the time you dey look your skin, you don't remember all these things wey you don't pass through. Some people say that they cannot contain it anymore. They will just go and commit suicide. Then they just end the life, because what is life worth living for when you don't love the person. Nobody loves you, nobody. When a woman will be going out, you will lock your house girl inside toilets. What kind of life is that? Your house girl cannot play with your children, cannot touch your children's toys. What kind of life is that? Cannot look good. What kind of life is that? They will be crying every day that they want to go back to the village. It's better they stay in the village and suffer with their parents in the village, be going to farm in the village, even though they are abused and unwanted pregnancy occurs. It's better they live their life like that in the village than to be camouflaging that they are in the city. People will say, ah, where Mary? Mary don't go city, Mary dey Abuja. Hey, that is good though. They will be praying for Auntie Mary. God bless Auntie Mary. Okay, oh. So Mary is now in Abuja. No wonder I've not been seeing Mary. It is well. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, city girl. God bless you. Thank you. Goodbye. No wahala. No wonder I've not been seeing Mary. So Mary is in Abuja, whereas Mary is suffering and smiling in Abuja. Mary have not watched television for 2 years that she have been in Abuja. Mary doesn't even know how to even touch remote control, how to operate remote control, because he go die if he venture. Who dash monkey banana? Who dash monkey banana? Whereas your child of 5 years can operate the internet. Mary don't even have access. Mary is sleeping on the mat on the floor. If only you even bought one for her, if not be wrapper you give her, your old wrapper wey you no dey use, make Mary take dey sleep for floor. Who no go no know. Na all these things na packaging wey dey behind closed doors. But sometimes some of our Nigerian mothers, they are doing it obvious. When you see somebody that they are maltreating, e no dey hard to know. You will just see her, they will just carry the big bag antenatal or big postnatal, let's go. She will not be going to school. All your children don't go to school finish. Waiting, even if it is the cheapest school, you put the child. If you don't want to put the child, or you cannot afford the kind of school fees you are paying for your own children, that is going to Bereton, that is going to big time school, Wisdom Gate and all that, then put the child in a government school that government says is free of charge, even though the free of charge sometimes is not free of charge, you pay little fees. Put am. The way success dey go government school, wey dem drive am for house, dem drive am from school, say e no pay wetin government say e suppose to be free of charge. A fees that they said is supposed to be free of charge, but they said they should bring money. Government success parents were unable to pay. But as God will want to help success and to make her blow, they drove her on that fateful day. Somebody made a video where she does say, they go flog, they go tire. What is that little girl saying? She is trying to tell us that they have been flogging her. She have told her parents, Okada rider, that the father is, the mother is a petty trader. They don't have the 4,000 something to pay. Because she is a child that love education, she was going to school. She was still going to school to be taking the flog every day. So the teachers are tired of flogging. That was why they sent her home on that fateful day. Somebody now met her on the road and made a video of her. Success, why you dey come for school by this time now? It's too early now, na 9 o'clock. No be my teachers, because my papa no get money to pay, my mama no get money to pay fees. Dem go flog and dem go dey tire. Na so success take blow now when e enter internet. A child that loves school. Some of them, she never even told her parents that they were flogging her in school, because I don't think a real loving parent will want that. They are flogging your children every day in school, and they are telling you, daddy, mommy, I'm being flogged in school for not buying this book, and tomorrow you say go back to that school, so they will still keep on to the flog. I don't think she was telling the parents. She was just taking the flogging because she loves education. She wants to be educated. All right, before she come be like this one, so wey dem come say success come be #1 star for Sapele local government. So that is how life is. Please, people should try to stop maltreating people. You don't know tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. I don't know why people don't even think of tomorrow. There are lots of people that have seen money, but their tomorrow, they are not seeing money again. They are begging. Some of them say pride, not the fit make them beg, because when they were seeing money, they weren't giving. When people ask them for money, they know they even give. E better say you give the little wey you get, if you not get all to give. If person believe in you, na im make the person come meet you for money, na im make the person come meet you for food. But e better say you no go tell the person, I no get o. If na 10 kobo you get, oh yeah, you release am, give the person date, then you send the money to the person. Because there are some people that have seen money, and today now many of them, even our Nigeria celebrities, some of them that have seen money then, I don't want to mention names, that have seen money and now they are nowhere. For them to even pay their house rent, na gbege, na die. If they were good to family and friends that time, they no for dey run enter dey enter debt here and there. They for no dey seize their whatever here and there. So that is why they say tomorrow is pregnant. All right. So guys, people should try not to be too wicked on people. This life is inevitable. You know wetin the rich, the giant, the big, the small, the great, the poor, skin color, different nationalities stay equal. Na death. Is death. Even though all of us will not die at the same age, but a time will come in one's life, we will drop dead. How we are going to die, most of us don't know. Most of us don't know. But the thing be say, death go visit somebody one day. So are you thinking about all these things at all? That when you are doing people's children like this, maltreating people's children, maltreating them from not giving them food, maltreating them from not buying clothes for them, maltreating them for not taking good care of them, are you thinking of tomorrow that if death visits you today, what shall become of your own offspring, your children? If death visits you and your spouse today, because sometimes you and your spouse, one spouse might just be traveling, accident, before you know, the two of them will just go, leave children orphan. What about the other man that killed himself, killed the wife, leave children orphan? Are you thinking about all these things? Most people don't think. They think of the now. And then they think of. No love, no agape love. You don't love your neighbor as you love yourself. As the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. The neighbor we are talking about might not be your next door neighbor. No. The neighbor might be somebody that is living with you, that you are not taking good care of. The neighbor might be somebody that is in your church, that you know the person one cloth every Sunday, one shoe every Sunday. And you know that even if you don't want to release the old one you have because of where we come from, they might use it to undo you. At least you can release money to the person, say, go buy this thing. Go buy, and make sure say you buy them. Not be crying. Okay? To even make you achieve more. Givers never lack. Givers. You see philanthropists, the more they are giving, the more the blessings, Abraham blessings are made. They enlarge their coasts. The more they are releasing, the more blessings are coming. Givers never lack. It is even more blessed to give than to receive. But if you don't have the heart of giving, okay, fine and good, is left to you. But don't punish people that are living with you with food. Don't punish people that are living with you with the way of life you are living and your children are living. You don't want them to live that way. Don't punish them. Okay? If you are buoyant, you are traveling to Dubai, and you know you are buoyant, okay? You can carry your help that is living with you to have fun. It's not a crime. Not be bad thing. If you want to go to Igbudu beach, the person that is living with you, your sibling, whatever, you carry all of una go to Igbudu beach together. Now me I dey talk. When the person misbehave, you give the person a fair punishment, but it must not be maltreatment. Don't maltreat people with food, no matter what. Food. Don't curse anybody with food. If you are privileged to feed the nation, all right, do it. Don't curse somebody with food. You see food wey we dey eat so, because it is not everybody that can see 3 square meal in a day to eat. It's not even everybody that can even see 2 square meal. That is the one we call 001 when I was in the university. All right? Or the one we call 010. You will not eat in the morning, you will eat in the afternoon, you will not eat at night, you will go to sleep like that. Because you are from a poor home, you are self-sponsored, you are thinking of how to buy your textbooks, how to pay your school fees, how to pay your dues in school. So there is no money for you to buy food stuff. So don't dare eat. Punish people with food. If you go to the hospital today, you see the rich also cry. They have money to buy good food, whatever their children want to eat, but their children cannot eat. Some of them are eating through the nose. Watery food like pap. Through the nose. So don't ever in life punish somebody with food. Even if the person wrong you, even if the person is your house help, even if the person is your sibling, even if the person is whoever that is living with you, the person wrong you, the person broke your dishes, the person did this, the person did not wash the dishes that you instructed him or her to do. Don't ever in life punish somebody with food. You see what we call old age. Old age is sweet. It's something each and every one of us would pray to achieve before we pass on to glory. But some old age, the people at old age, they behave like babies. They will not become liability to their children or become liability to whoever that is taking care of them. You will see them, they are selective. They cannot eat anymore. I know what I am talking about. Even when the children are bringing good food for their mother, for their father, they cannot eat anymore. All those things they were eating when they were still vibrant, when they were still active, that was then. But now that they are aged, they are sick, they are weak, they cannot eat. They go bring fried egg, the grandmama go dey look am, e no go fit eat. They go bring tea and bread. These are food that she loved or he loved when he was still very young. E no go fit eat. E no go fit eat. They go bring pap, she no go fit drink. Even when they are trying to feed her, she no go fit drink. Wetin old age dey follow. Alright? So don't ever, whoever that will hear the sound of my voice, try as much as possible. If you are doing it before, you are punishing your husband because of food. You will not. You know, some women punish their husband because of food. They go lock the food. The man no dey work, no salary. They will say, okay, God punish you. Now, Papa Nkechi, so are you expecting me now, after I have suffered to go and carry concrete on the head for Gwaja, after I have finished building a skyscraper today, we carry concrete, then you want me now to come and cook for you? God punish you, Papa Emeka. Come and eat the food now. Some women have bad mouth like that. They will not even give their husband the food. Because what? Misfortune have fallen on the man. Some of them, even their children, they might be angry with their children. All right? They might be angry with their children. So on no account should we punish people with food. No account should we punish people with food, because there will be a time in our life we will not be able to eat all this good food we are eating today. There will be a time when you don't hold well, you don't tire. You don't tire, you no go dey fit. The food no go dey pass your throat again. Even when you have children that are there that are ready to feed you, you no go dey feed. You will be behaving like a baby. I know what I am talking about. So guys, that is how it is. Okay, that is how it is when we talk about maltreatment. All right, guys. Some persons have been behind the camera. I don't know who they are, but I appreciate your coming. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, God bless you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm ending my LS now. See you some other time, God willing. Please, I will end with this. If you are that kind of person that is maltreating people that are living with you, try as much as possible to stop it. Pray for God, pray to God for God to try and remove that reproach, because it's a reproach. For God to try and remove that wickedness, because it is wickedness from you. All right. Maltreatment is not good. There are ways you can discipline people living with you, but it should not be maltreatment. It must not be maltreatment. Some people will even just pour somebody hot water, pepper water, use pepper to rub the person's pussy. Good God. Something you cannot take, that you are ready to do it to people's children because they are living with you. Of what? Food? How? My good God. Food that some people dispose, that cannot eat, they will dispose and send to the dustbin. Our local dog will go to the dustbin and start diswangwaring it, looking for what to eat from there. Food that some people, even when they buy, they don't like the taste, not that it has expired, they will just throw it away. Is what you are using to punish somebody because you are a mini god to the person, because the person is looking up to you. Please, if you are doing that, stop it. It is not good. It is a very, very wicked act. And the lady too that made me to do this topic, I know the pains you have gone through in the hands of your uncle and your wife and his wife. All right. I will only say this. I don't talk two-faced. Follow your heart. If your heart says you should give, then fine and good. If your heart says you should not, because it's painful, I am not in support of maltreatment. I know I have seen a lot of people being maltreated, okay? So I am not in support of the pain. So if your heart did not accept it, then don't do it. But I will say something. Don't take it against your children. All right? They are children. Even though you're the children, then we are cursing you. They are children. They don't know anything. They are little children. You will still see the ones that still love you. Then don't take it against their children. Even though you're the children, we are still insulting you. Let's go. All right? That is what I will say. Anything you know you can be of help to their children, do it for their children. Don't take it against their children. But for your uncle, your wicked uncle and his wife, follow your heart. That is what I can say. All right, I go now. Thank you guys for coming. God bless you. See you some other time, God willing. Don't forget that I am passionate of good, great gists and news you get in this channel. This is DD Eagerness King signing up with peace.